Sometimes all you need is a little bit of confidence. Sometimes just a little bit of self-respect. Now it's my time to step out of my comfort zone. I saw you coming out of school that day. It's just in my own skin. Me in my own skin. Nobody's buying my lies, but that's no surprise. It's just me in my own skin. I'm the opposite of great, but that's my fate. I'm just me in my own skin. In my skin. Place, my heart on my sleeve and a smile on my face. Wishing for style for the cool kids to see. I'm just a misfit dreaming of what I could be. Oh, I wish that I was cool like them. But here I am, just me in my own skin. It's just me in my own skin. Me in my own skin. That's how it goes. Laughing it off, but my face really shows. Scroll through my phone, but there's nothing to see. There's no DMs or likes. Someone like me. Oh, I wish that I was cool like them.
Dalam pula ni.
Here I am, just me in my own skin.
Okey, lepas ni 10, 9, 6. Apaan dia ni?
My lies, but that's no surprise. It's just me in my own skin. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of confidence.
Oh, baik.
Sometimes just a little bit of self-respect. It's my time to slip out of my comfort zone. Take a chance. When I was that day, I knew.
Siapa dia? Ronaldinho. Oh. Alright. Baik shot. Oh, okay dah. Stop. Stop. Ini confirm ke dalam lagi. Stop. $90. Gila babi. Simpan untuk minggu depan, Isnin depan. Banyak balance tu. Oh, lega aku. Okay lah kan, dapat 2 kan. Oh, lega aku. Selamat tinggal Ronaldinho lama. Oh, senyuman dia lain lah Lain senyum dia Kan geng? Lain tak? Aduh geng. Betul, simpan. Jangan, kita dah banyak pengalaman dah. Big time semua ni. Oh, baik. Creative playmaker memang sedap lah. Betul lah, saya ingatkan. Oh, baik. Creative playmaker ni memang saya tak ada. Yang ada pun kubur. Mantap siap. Oh, mana nak cek booster ni? Kad lama yang tak pakai ni kalau boleh jual kan bagus tak? Kan? Patut kan? Ini banyak tu. Aku ada Ronaldinho. Memang koleksi Ronaldinho aku ni. Satu lagi ni. Aku memang koleksi Ronaldinho lah. Okey, tengok dia punya ni. Ball control sedap ni. Flip flap soul control ada. Bliss color. Double touch. Okey dah, banyak yang ada. Semua Ronaldinho ni. Aku nak try main 2 SCF lah. Okey. Alright. Aku rasa sini aku letak SS second half. Rivaldo boleh letak sini. Nak main 2 AM pun sedap. Tapi depend barai sikit lah. Main 2 AM. DM tak payah. Tak, sambalik. Okey, kena ni juga. Kena DM juga. Okey lah. Jebur sikit. Baik. Mana bau sikit. Baik. Oh ni. Gila, ni start kena drop. Waalaikumsalam, waalaikumsalam. Aduh, kakak tak boleh main ni. Ronaldinho boleh main CM tu. Tak boleh lah. Okay, boleh main CM. Tapi dia tak save pula CM. Kakak sub Kakak memang sub sedap wood. Ronaldo. Try lo. Main tanpa CM. Event aduh, tali club lah. Okey, satu kreatif, satu hold. Mantap. Kafu lain kali ya, Kafu. Tapi Kafu one of the best. Okey, destroyer tu aku simpan slot untuk Puyol. Dapat je Puyol, rak back aku pakai Turam. Kakak ni banyak, dia banyak lari je. Senyuman Ronaldinho ni dia macam dia baru dapat hadiah birthday. Dia banyak version.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football in his
Aduh.
heart. And it's Lopez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Goes down, but nothing given. Well
Skill.
seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that was expertly dealt with.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Both sides exercising caution for now. Ronaldinho going forward. Steaming on goalward. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's straight offside.
Barcelona
Dia dah belanja
definitely
tadi.
are on top of things in these early
try.
stages, Peter. If this is how they
Kita
intend to
tayang
go on,
sikit kat obotan
the
kita punya
opposition
Ronaldinho.
might see some trouble.
Belletti. Scholes. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read. Quarter of an hour played. Threads one in. He's going to be disappointed with
Lakat pula.
that. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, dia tak naik dia turun, dia stay belakang.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Passes short and sharp. That's a look and plays it forward. Could move
Bagus
over
juga.
here.
Tak ada CM pun tak apa.
Great vision. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, terrible pass. So the third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that's fabulous. This is Batistuta. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Busquets.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ronaldinho. That's Busquets. Shifted it to the flank. Tries to pass it through. And this is Neymar. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position.
Sedap lah ni tengah ni.
He's not got that quite right. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through. He tries a shot. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Stamina tak tahu Ronaldinho.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Roberto Carlos. That is lovely. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bernie, never out of the action for very long.
Dia tak dapat siut.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. That's good
Ai,
play.
susah nak rampas bola dia ni.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rivaldo. Scholes. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Scholes. So much. Big chance!
Siut baik.
And the pass is intercepted.
Skor pun susah kan nak rampas bola dari kaki dia.
Ronaldinho. That's been drilled in. Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
An intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
Stamina.
Let's see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but
Tunggu
it definitely
tinggi.
needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at
Okay,
half-time.
boleh skela weh.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
So we're on the way for the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He gets it ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Rijkaard. And it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Cute ball now. How can he reach?
Aduh, barang.
Whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Liverpool have terrific effort. Smashing delivery, just didn't do
Tunggu
enough
aku dapat
with it.
striker padu
Yeah, it's
ni.
very well timed. The delivery like
Tengah
that
sedap dah
with the
ni.
right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Roberto Carlos. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vermeer. Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's gone forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, what has happened here? Has a look up and delivers. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short.
Hai, mana tu?
Appear to be happy to let their front
The
row
attendance for this
stay up
match
front
was
all the time.
28,997.
It's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a real Ronaldinho! Well, that's a race for the ball.
Sempat aja.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Okey, dah habis tenaga dah. Apa pula nak main wing? Kena bawa ni nanti. Okey. Main macam ni. Lista CM Johan Cruyff.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.
Just eases him off the ball. The message is clear.
Lambat.
Crucial pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This looks promising. Pele. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. And he was quick to
Dah
react.
lama tak pakai yang keras ni.
And it's Batistuta. And here's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaka. And it's Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. Doku. That's a throw. "75 minutes played. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Kaka, and the shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, well played, well played. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Iniesta. No, that was never going to make it.
Tak kena main satu
Pass has been
CF juga.
well intercepted. And he's quick to return it. Iniesta. And he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. Oh, easy pickings there. Kaka. Now it's Doku.
Bar aku.
And it's Scholes. Hazard. He's on it. Hazard! In he goes again. It's all becoming so easy. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Batistuta.
Now it's Roberto
Number
Carlos.
80, Ronaldinho.
He's having a pop! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Baik longsor.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Duke running with intent. Oh, look at the space here. Papa. So what can they make of this? 5 minutes to add. Can he get it through?
Baju
Kaká.
kau ni.
Oh, nice touch. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the...
Physical 80. 70 tak boleh. Tebus sikit ke? Ronaldinho finishing berapa ya? 84 90.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. As Nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like.
He'll try for distance.
Lah, melangkung pula.
Split-second reaction.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Tutup Pedri. Mesti dia Pedri supply.
And it's De Bruyne. Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ronaldinho. Rivaldo. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
It's Rivaldo!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise on such a good spell.
Aduh. Baru dah dapat sebiji gol.
Pedri. Driving forward. Pedri!
The keeper has reacted superbly there. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. And that was nowhere near his best. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attack team, and they produce something like a goal. These seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very impressive.
He felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects.
Goes for the shot! Messi! Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So that's Pedri! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Los Angeles really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Neymar.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a promising position. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Chance to deliver. Senesi puts it away. So what can they make of this? João Pedro. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Oh.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Kanji is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
De Bruyne. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's De Bruyne. Picked out brilliantly. João Pedro! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Senesi. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! Alex Molina. Messi. No way through. Molina. And here's Messi. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Rivaldo. Aims beyond the defence. Molina calmly anticipates. Akanji. Now De Bruyne.
Habrá
João
2 minutos
Pedro.
de descuento.
And here's Pedri. Not the most convincing of passes. Looking for options. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good-looking ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. And so the action is resumed. Out towards the flank. He's got away. That's without the shots.
La ilaha illallah, main atas tu.
João Pedro. And it's Pedri. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to
overlap,
play it
overlap.
through. Tries one from range. In he goes again.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake.
Gosh.
He's having a pop. So, third corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Chance, surely! And he couldn't finish.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
He's played it long. And he's forced to go back. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi. Messi is flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have
9,
movement on both
Luis
benches.
Suárez. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 22, el dorsal
Costa
11,
is someone so
Neymar.
often referred to
Serán
as the
sustituidos
defender's
por
defender.
el dorsal 15,
Now it's
Forlán.
Forlán.
El
Oh, he's
dorsal
had a
44, Kaká. El
Oh,
dorsal
cracking
5,
effort.
cambio de
Forlan
jugadores.
certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
He's not going to get any further than that. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Pedro.
Oh, sweet feet.
Decent chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oi, lambat kata. Cik.
Joao Pedro. Vermi. Over to the right flank. Now it's Pele. He has found the way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Mana nak buat
Well
link ni?
stopped. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Shifted upfield. Busquets. And here's Forlan. Lovely. Now it's Ronaldinho!
Beli skala.
Something. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It was bound to happen one way or another. He is just too good a player for it not to. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Joao Pedro. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Serginho. And there's a probing ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, time. Excellent interception. Pedri running with the ball. Great vision. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's picked his way through. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. And he is dashing away. Skillfully cut out. Can he finish? It's They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
That was beautifully done. They were
Habrá
ready to
3
pace.
minutos de
They were
descuento.
critical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. So Pedro deals with that comfortably. And that is that. Barcelona just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Forlan voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Sayang pula wing kiri tak ada. Dia big time buat tengah. Okay. Itu 107. Aduh.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello
camaraderie.
everybody and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to
Syari
make
kan
this a
Zani ada
monumental
company.
occasion.
Sedap ke?
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ronaldinho. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Ramai siap kepung.
Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. One ball by the goalkeeper. Maldini. Probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's cut it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Both sides exercising caution for now. And it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Shifted into the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And that has left him in a heap.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Hazard. Kirkchu knocks it out wide. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Kirkchu. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Searching passes played there. Oh, red. Nice interception. Ronaldinho. Threads one in. And this is Luis Suarez. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neatly clipped into space. And it's Rodri. And it's Kirkchu. Rivaldo. Foot in.
Lambat.
Eto. Brilliantly cut out. And he passes it long. Looking for options for movement. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kuala Lumpur City with the corner, there first. Hazard falls short. And he's gone backwards. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Kau kena attack ni.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kuala Lumpur City have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Bruno Fernandes. Kirkchu. Kirkchu! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Costa Curta.
Aish.
Bruno Fernandes. He's going for goal! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Rivaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Ah, that's a fine interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
To Bruno Fernandes. Played into space. Busquets spots it and intercepts. The referee says that is that for the first half.
Dua-dua tak ada idea.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided
Tak
by the
salah.
local police.
Mak lang kau boleh.
0-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Deep through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Kirkchu, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Turan calmly anticipates.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now that's well seen too. Turan hops for safety. Rafael Varane. And it's Ronaldinho. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Mantap lah barang.
Busquets. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Aish.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Played in. He leaps for it! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
compact.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Oh, it's a key interception. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Turan is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Doku.
Wah, Doku lemah ni.
Bruno Fernandes. And the through ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kaka. That has been slung wide. And that pass isn't the best. Ferdinand. That's Turan. Rodri. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. He's quick to return it. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Hazard. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field, number 5, Platini. Number 11, Huller.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This is a great chance to take a lead. Pirlo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Ronaldinho.
Hilang imbangan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Now it's Pelé.
Oh, dapat.
Cut short. Shot a goal!
Oh, baiklah.
Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick a twist?
After 85 minutes
Ends with the
number
inevitable
15.
classy finish.
Diego
Barcelona are such an
Forlan.
adept
Substitution on the
They
field.
produced something out of
Number
nothing there.
6,
A few seconds is all it
Kupchu.
took for them to
Coming
convert
on
a
to
defensive
replace him
situation
is
into a goal. And it's
number
very
10,
impressive.
Federico Valverde.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
You felt it was coming. 1-0. And he shoots!
Ooh.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Muller clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. And that has been cleared.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now, can they get him away? Doku. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Ronaldinho. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Tak eh. Alah, booster dah tak ada dah. Habis. Tapi tak cukup juga. Balik ni lah. Penalti besok dapatlah random. Baru aku salam. Asyik jumpa cross platform ni. Lama no setting ni. Bra, sulit. Oh, laju. Ini penyokong tega Portugal ni. Dia boleh back Portugal right?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
He is through here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi might just make this. It's been slipped through. Deftly away.
Whoa!
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shots!
Oh,
It's
ruginya.
loose, and there's a race for the ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance!
Allah.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vicious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Driven forward. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. Driving forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Still goalless at the moment. Ibrahimovic. Neatly clipped into space. Now there's a fine ball. And that is masterful defending. Nicely spread. Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, it's Dembele. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. He's one-on-one, surely! It's Dembele! He's delivered! And there is your opener. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Terengganu have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now the cross. Shot, surely! And another try! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos falls short. Roberto Carlos. Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Probing pass. That's good vision.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space. You can run onto that. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a good foot in there. Suarez has been caught there. It's a foul. Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's Dembele. Thuram makes the interception. Barcelona have a free kick. Roberto Carlos is behind this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. It's Ronaldinho. Barcelona certainly could do with a puzzle. He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a delicate pass. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Rivaldo looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Played into space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. And it's Vitinha. Chips it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No question, that's a foul. Cafu did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He is through here. Oh, Red, nice interception.
He could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So, having trailed to lead. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Messi, can he finish? It's in!
Messi menembus
Is
kesilapan.
one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's got away, in with the challenge. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's a cute ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So we have movement on both
Dembele.
benches.
Coming on the field is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Check, puts his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, well played. And he steps in, and that's the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Mendes calmly anticipates. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vitinha. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bullet. Nice control. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha.
Terengganu really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Chance for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
He really didn't
Ay,
himself
kena potong
in any
ini.
glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
And he's in on goal! Bruno Fernandes! And it's played in here. Iniesta. Pele.
Ah, shit.
Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Howson powering forward here. Oh, that's a key interception. Just 5 minutes left. Ibrahimovic.
Terengganu really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Forlan. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it
2
really
added
prove
minutes
productive?
has been indicated.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Played in with purpose. should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Pull it.
Baik.
And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none.
Tak boleh ni.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable.
Manchester United against
Well,
Barcelona.
the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
The idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Moran makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a promising position. Crossed into the middle. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Costa Curta with the clearance. And it's Serginho. Oh, this is a great position. Distributed tidily.
Griezmann really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then it's
Baik Neymar, tahu-tahu sampai. Ni tu aku nak.
Cafu. Donatoni. This is Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Griezmann. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Kimmich. Griezmann shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Well, he's going for goal!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Kimmich. Delicate ball, it needs to be. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Griezmann. Nicely intercepted. No way through. Ronaldinho. Neymar. 30 minutes gone. Cafu. That looks a decent ball. Busquets. Deals with that comfortably. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shoots! It's hit the crossbar. Nicely aimed pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Serginho. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Mana boleh lepas.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Merah ni confirm.
He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle, and the potential here for the first goal of the game. Donadoni! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Donadoni. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Donadoni. That looks a cracking ball. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Ah, shit.
Ernest. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. He's found a way past. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter. With this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Oh, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. Roberto Carlos. Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. That's Ronaldinho. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, good ball! Ronaldinho. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's caught him there.
Alamak, dah ada satu
What's
yellow.
happening here? He is already on a yellow. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Hermes has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved in. He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping!
Nunes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Davids looking for the run.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone.
It's good running with the ball. Great vision. He's through here. Neymar picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar, who really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Varane is there and he can pick it up. And still we await the first breakthrough. Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cafu, he won't be happy with that one. And it's Griezmann. Donatoni. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Tries to get it clear. He's on it, can he get away? Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
changes the foot
20,
here and from both
Ronaldinho.
sides.
Coming on the field is number 7,
Roberto
Gakpo.
Carlos.
Substitution.
Kaka. He is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And they've got a throw. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Cruyff. Cruyff! Against the crossbar.
Shit.
Hermes. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's onside. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
So we're ready to go. And Chet pulls off a sensational save. And it's Serginho. And this is Griezmann. And what's he giving here? Barcelona present
Oh,
their
tak, dia
opponents
penalti
with
lagi.
the best possible chance here. An exchange of stares, and here we go. Just one winner. Not a trick,
Ronaldo.
not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He's had it taken off him. Perez aims beyond the defence. Well played, well sorted out.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Aduh.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United through, it's Suarez! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Cruyff. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path. And this is Griezmann. Gakpo finding himself in space. Well,
But,
that is good. Super running. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Luis Suarez, and he's picked out the run. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Griezmann. Can he get on the end of this? There's a sharp little ball here. And it's Kaká.
There will be 5 minutes added
Davids.
time.
5 minutes to add. Kaká. Gakpo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kaká. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Well, that's well seen too. Gakpo, the magician in chief, his feet twinkling. And they win it back again. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on it.
Baru nak straight win. Aduh. Tak boleh lah duit game.
5. From someone, Assalamualaikum Bang Lox. Semoga semangat selalu Bang.
Waalaikumsalam bang. Thank you bang. Semangat bang. Lambat lah bang.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as...
It's Ronaldinho!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Cannavaro. Pressing high and with purpose. That's Busquets. And it's Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. Nicely intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Crosses it. Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips
a few awkward questions.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Yamal. Buckle. Stood up well to him there. Quality ball. Kanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a good ball. Real chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho goes short. And the shot!
Mantap lah Baran. Thank you.
Barcelona has the chance to go the other way. Strong running down that left flank. That looks a cracking ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found the way through. Nicely shaped cross. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Balogun. Boys, Balogun! And that's a tiny finish. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's Rivaldo! And it's been taken short. Pele going face to face with his great rival. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. Nice control. No, there's no going past him this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Knocks it into space. That's Ronaldinho. Rivaldo. Rivaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Costa Curta. And the return pass. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Barcola. Engages and forces him off the ball. Costa Curta. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
A continuación, disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona getting the second half started. He's on it, can he get away?
That was lovely there.
Mbappe takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or
Can he finish? Will be quick to recover this. Long ball looking to counter.
it's a decent chance to counter-attack?
Iniesta. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Iniesta. That's Busquets. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Balogun. Bruno Guimaraes. Ronaldinho. Pele. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Balogun. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Well, he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Ronaldinho with the short one. And he shoots! Oh, crossbar! Pinches it off him. Rivaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. And he skips past his man. Oh, that's neat. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
So we have movement on
El
both
dorsal
benches.
16.
Barcelona
Sergio
go up
Busquets.
by 2
El
and are
dorsal
looking
8.
good.
You
Iniesta.
can certainly sense a
El
real
dorsal
change of
20.
mood here. Now the crowd are
Ronaldinho.
demanding that they just finish
Serán
this off.
sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
Hakimi did
Neymar.
just about enough to
El
come
dorsal
to the top there.
23. El dorsal 17.
Shapes to sides. Loose ball now,
Se
there's
va
a
a
chase
realizar
on to
un cambio
retrieve
de
it.
jugadores.
Pele. And he was quick to react. Now it's Balogun. Good pass back. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Ball looks a good one. And this is Pele. It's Pele! He hits the net. Right back in the game. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Luis Suarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Now that's fabulous. Now that tries a shot! It's in! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Oh, just a keeper now. There's the shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Gerrard. Goes for goal! Oh, such a clever touch.
4 minutos de descuento.
And a great chance! Tries to get it clear. Balogun. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Balogun. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Tele stood his ground strongly. Kaká. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to
Bienvenidos
lock
al
horns.
partido de hoy.
This is football
Hoy se
at its
enfrentan
finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets is the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tackles or lung-bursting athleticism, but that's because he doesn't need any of that. He's someone who carved out a role for himself that I think only he can play.
And it's Hullet. He's looking wide. Roberto Carlos. He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar.
Such good technique.
Neymar's cross. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hullet. Thuram. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. He slings it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Back in. Oh, great leap!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good line! Header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Thuram. Barcelona
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Rodri. Maldini. is
Maldini
someone
sampai
so
atas,
often referred
sampai.
to as the defender's defence.
Mhm.
Terrific effort! Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's in a great position here. Well, the defence proved infallible.
Mana bila kita nak serang ni?
That won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Roberto Carlos getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he's interviewing well there.
Aish, dia terlalu terburu-buru.
Cross into the box. Well, that's been dealt with. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And Now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a decent ball. You can run onto that. Clear away. Looking for a corner. Roberto Carlos moves short. Oh, that's nice. This is Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Buffon needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And here's Messi, showing good feet. Thuram sends it crossfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Rodri. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Oh, well played, he needed to
Woi,
get that
dua
right.
kali sangkut.
Rafael Varane.
Suarez slow sangat Suarez.
A really well measured ball. And it's Thuram. Rodri. And here's Roberto Carlos. Busquets.
Tutup weh, tutup weh.
He's having a hit! It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. And for the first half, that is that. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Push the quarter. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Roberto Carlos. In towards the back stitch. Towering header! That's fallen kindly here. Now, who's going to be first to this? There will be a throw-in. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Luis Suarez. Ferdinand gets across and deals with it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Aduh, dia punya centre back ganda-ganda.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Can make a change for
Messi.
the first time in the game
El
here.
dorsal
So
9.
a couple of front-footed
Luis Suarez.
alterations here. A pair of
Serán
forwards entering the
sustituidos
field.
por
Yeah,
el
it looks
dorsal
like quite a
44.
shake-up to the front line.
El dorsal
Interesting,
15.
we'll see how it develops.
Pele. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. That's going right the way across. Pull it. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Great pressure, plenty of it. Spread neatly.
Messi paling padu ni.
Takes a shot. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Link.
No, that was never going to make it. And it goes cross-field. Now it's Maldini. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Iniesta. El dorsal 20, Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23.
Just off target.
Cambio de
So
jugadores.
well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That pass isn't the best. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's found space here. He is through here. It's a ball kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Como have opted to make another change here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
This ended up in no man's land. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Forlan. Pelé. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And this is Forlan.
Aduh.
Thuram. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Neymar, será reemplazado por el dorsal 22. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Rodri. Nicely spread. And here's Bale.
Ini semua modal-modal kepala ni, kipet ni.
He's gone for goal!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
Yang corner
They
pula
have to
masuk.
maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And they've got a throw.
Yang bagi dia cross.
And it's
Bahaya.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos venturing down the left. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pele. And here's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo!
Oi.
And he couldn't finish.
Rivaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Roberto Carlos.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Roberto Carlos. That's a look and plays it forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Flashes it across. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rivaldo.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
It's a stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. And the
Aduh,
assistant referee has
sayangnya.
his flag raised for offside. Tries to pass it through. Rafael Varane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get through. Bale! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Perez bagi masa tambahan dah. Geram pula.
So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Bienvenidos al
The game
partido
yet
de
to
hoy.
kick off.
Berterabur lah main
It's
kan.
already
El Barcelona y España.
colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, played down the flank. Messi picks it up out wide, he's found a way through, hangs, gets his head on it! Picked with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Kimmich. Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. Nicely spread.
Tu
Good ball.
baik.
Now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? That's fallen kindly here.
Maaf.
Goal, Spain! And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neymar, chance here to counter. No, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moments.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Throw-in.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ronaldinho. And they can counter here. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Mignon claims captain. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
No, he's not getting past him
Weh,
there.
football kamu lah.
And that's been one straight back. Busquets. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi's cross. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Iniesta. Time and again they are repelled. Where it came from. Messi in acres of space out wide. Picked up brilliantly. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Serginho getting forward. Mbappe wants to run onto this. And he's there to clear it.
fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away?
That's going in strongly.
Mbappe going after that. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Spain are looking to break at pace. Thuram cuts it out. Costa Curta is someone so often referred to as the defender's
Habrá
defender.
un minuto de descuento.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Se informa a los espectadores que deban abandonar el estadio en coche de que se espera tráfico denso tras el partido. Por favor, circulen con precaución. Cambio de jugadores
So off we
en
go
el
again.
Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Barcelona can really
Messi.
do with some big
El
balls
dorsal
standing up
16.
here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 44, el dorsal 23.
It's their second corner of the game. Knocks it into... And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The most accurate pass. Oh, it's Luis Suarez.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Davids gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Davids. Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. He has found the way through. There's the delivery. Musiala conjures time and space where few can. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Luis Suarez under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Rafael Varane. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well, that is expertly dealt with. Iniesta. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That looks a decent ball. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Aims beyond the defence. Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Siap keeper padu pula.
Serginho is there to clear. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham.
Dah tunjuk dah songkit.
Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Ball's chance! And the finish! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is a genuine ground eat me up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Adik terabur pula baik.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
So we have movement on both
Ronaldinho.
benches.
El dorsal 11.
Things starting to
Neymar.
look very comfortable.
El dorsal
There's a
9.
certain
Luis
authoritative
Suárez.
in everything they do.
Serán sustituidos por
They want to kill off this game.
el
Now's the
dorsal
time to get it
14.
done.
El dorsal 18. Saviola. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Iniesta. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Van Nistelrooy over to the right flank. Van Nistelrooy stood up well to him there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And here's Dembele. Kaka. Davids. And Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And Nistelrooy really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Check gets his hands on it. And the keep. There's the shot!
Bodoh je tu.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space. The player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shapes to suit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now there's the clearance. Let's a look and place it forward. Distributed tidily.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Floated through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy with the cross. Costa Curta gets it away. It's Casemiro! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is as much as we have time for. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.
Tak boleh ni, tak boleh ni, tak boleh ni.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. And the lineup's suggestion that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else.
Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures.
Kachu! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Towering header! He will be livid with himself. Roberto Carlos. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams put...
And a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Iniesta receives... And a chance! That's put paid to the danger. Beckham. Mbappe. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Bale, showing good feet. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kirkchu. Now this could be a chance. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Akanji. Now it's Neymar. Iniesta providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Nice control. Roberto Carlos. That's a cute ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has a look up. Neymar. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Wriggles his way through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Kukchu is always looking to break lines. Kelantan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their...
Rafael plan, tidy with his distribution. Nice looking ball. And it's ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Looking to play him in. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Thuram cuts out the pass. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's picked out the run. And it's Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi finds himself offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Suarez might just make this. Neymar. And he's just misjudged that one. Not the most convincing of passes. Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute added
He read
time.
that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the referee says that is that for the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry.
Would the
but
owner
just
of a
adding
blue
little
car
bit of skill.
parked outside the stadium gate
Generally
kindly
speaking,
remove
an
it, as it
entertaining
is
half.
about to be towed
Lack of
away?
goals, a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution.
So right back into the action. So neither side has yet broken through. Beckham. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He might be in here. Chance! It's loose and again. And a big finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Post up.
So the first goal of the game. And talking, oh, that is asking for trouble.
His indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. And it's been given away. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Barcelona have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Luis Suarez looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos plays it short.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And it's Iniesta. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
And he shoots! Into the lead once more. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. And the finish! He'll be quick to recover this. Searching pass he's played there. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Distributed tidily. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution
So
on the
changes afoot
field.
here, and from
Number
both
10,
sides.
Mbappe. Number 11, Bale. Number 23, Beckham. Number 21, Neymar. Number 24, Alsen. Coming on the field, number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, Messi.
third quarter of the game.
Number 2, Xabi Alonso. Number 4, Gerrard. Number 37, Van de Beek. Substitution in progress.
Just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
It's a pretty loose pass. Doesn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. It's Ronaldinho! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tries to pass it through. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Wants to play it back. There's the shot! Sensational from Rivaldo! A finish right from the top draw. It's level again. What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
And that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So again, we have parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Rodri. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Changes him with that pass. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's on it. Can he get away? Has to go back here. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he get on the end? Takes a shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? So smooth.
Added
A
minute
signature
has been
finish.
indicated.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Kelantan look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last...
Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he can clear it away. Looking for a runner. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi clears. Taken back almost at once. And that will be it. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided.